Hello, my name is Anita. Today I'm going to speak to you just a little about abuse. I could never do anything right. First with my mother and then years later with my late husband. My mother for some reason never seemed to care for me. I remember one instant I was standing in front of my mirror brushing my hair. She comes to me and tells me, "I don't know why you are looking at yourself. You're not pretty. Who would ever want you?" She always thought my older sister was the beautiful one. If things did not go her way, she was quick with a belt, but quicker with a hand. Very often, I was her target. I dropped out of school, went to work in the fields, bent over backwards to get her to at least accept me, but no matter what I did, it was never enough. After she passed, I married my late husband. Talk about going from the coals right into the fire. Not only was I verbally abused, but now also physically abused as well. He was a very jealous person. I remember one time we were sitting eating dinner. He got up from the table, came around behind me, and started choking me. I usually always had bruises on my body and at times on my face. I was always his punching bag. Abuse is a hard thing to live with. I was always in fear, but more so when he was around. I felt ashamed, dirty, and thought this is my fault. If I could just try harder, he wouldn't hit me. So I felt that I deserved what I got from him. The Lord is the one that kept me alive and going. I was a weak and timid person, too scared to get help, or perhaps not knowing where to go to get help. Gave my life to the Lord 34 years ago and started going to an Assembly of God church since it was just right across the street from our house, but not for long. I wasn't permitted to go. One night I was lying down crying. I felt the most wonderful and gentle hands on my shoulders. I heard the Lord telling me, "In 28 years, your troubles will be over." My husband died a little over our 28th year of marriage. Is that an on-time God or what? And while I did backslide, I never gave up on God. And somehow I always knew that He was the one that kept me from getting killed. I did not get in my word, and I did quit going to church, but I never stopped praying and believing. So please hear me today. If you or anyone you know are going through the same thing, speak to someone, get counseling, seek help. There are agencies and shelters that will keep you and keep you safe. Remember, you have done nothing wrong. It is not your fault. Hold your head up. But a very important thing that I never thought about then was, what about the children? Do they deserve to live in that fear? No, of course not. Please know we are never alone. Our Heavenly Father is always with us, and I know He never gives us more than we can handle. But He does give us a sense to make decisions to help ourselves, which I did not have at that time. But I am a living witness that God always took care of me. My self-esteem is still not where it needs to be. I still do not have enough confidence in myself, but with the help of the Almighty, this too shall come to pass. I have written a book. At first it started, I just wanted something to leave my children and grandchildren. Then God told me others need to read what I have brought you through. I would like to read a portion of Psalms 91 to you. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler. This is why I have titled my book, My Life Under His Wing.